man, I done racked up the miles on the Impala. Just about 11, almost 11,000 miles. All I need another 100-something miles. I've been cracked 11,000 miles. We put 11K on this Impala in what? 4 months now? They got this car early part of August. Here we are early part of December. They put 11,000 miles on here. And man, hell, well, this ain't been to Memphis yet. But been to Indiana, multiple parts of Indiana, multiple times. Michigan, Iowa. You know, a lot of places. Back and forth to work, that's about 20 miles one way. Or almost 20 miles one way. You know, then whatever hustle I do, then whenever my mom called me, I gotta go get her and take her, do her running around with extra miles. Yeah, I put a lot of miles on this car already. Kinda like how my Honda said with my 09 Victor I sold back in 22. He said, boy, that car was basically still in service. He said, the amount of miles you was raking up on it, he said, that car was basically still in service, bro. That big, I put just about almost 45,000 miles on that car in a year and a half. I did over 3 years over driving in a year and a half. But I was doing a lot more hustling then. I was easily clearing 300 miles. In a full weekend, I was going through 600 miles. Just hustling. And then I quite slowed down with the last Vic. I only put about 21,000 miles on that car. But I still put a lot of miles on that car not to have it a full year. I did a year's worth of driving, like 6 months, almost 2 years worth of driving. I got that car with almost $179 and sold it with what, 201K? So I did about 22,000 miles in 6 months. Yeah, because I basically did my oil change every month. So, and then 3 months after, basically I did a year's worth of driving in 3 months. From the time I went to Memphis in March 5th I went to Memphis, I had a buck 87. And I hit 188 going to Memphis, and 3 months later I was at 200K. So I was doing that. I was rolling. I was, you know, putting miles on there. I did a year worth of driving in 3 months. Like now, I did almost a year's worth of driving in 4 months. I just slowed down a lot with the Impala and just picking back up again. You know, most of my miles be work miles. Then on my off days,